told you it was love. They convinced you it was normal. They made you believe the problem was you. But somewhere beneath the confusion, the self-doubt, the endless explanations that never quite made sense, you knew something was wrong. This is where we stop pretending. This is where we examine what they never wanted you to see. The patterns that controlled you, the systems that protected them.
Here's how to stay alive longer so you can enjoy Boost Mobile's unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. Do not mistake a wasp nest for a piñata. Stay alive and switch now at Boost Mobile. After 30 gigs, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
The savings are stacked at Mattress Warehouse. Right now, save up to $800 warehouse-wide on top brands you know and trust. Plus, buy one, get one free deals so you can upgrade sleep for your entire family and get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. With 0% interest financing and free delivery available, getting better sleep has never been easier. And with our exclusive lifetime price guarantee, you'll always know you got the best deal. Save big today at Mattress Warehouse. We're more than a mattress store. We're Mattress Warehouse.
If you've ever been made to feel like a burden for needing comfort when you were upset, or like you were asking for too much when you sought basic support, you've experienced something that cuts deep. When the people who were supposed to care about you punished you instead for having needs, it wasn't because your needs were wrong. It was because meeting your needs threatened their control. Welcome back to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Podcast. I'm Lynn, your host. Today, we're talking about why the person avoiding accountability in your life punished you for having needs instead of meeting them, and how this punishment served their need to stay in power. Let's start with what we mean by having needs punished. This isn't about being told no sometimes, or having someone unable to help. This is about being made to feel ashamed, guilty, or wrong for needing anything at all. When you needed emotional support, you got criticism. When you needed comfort, you got dismissal. When you needed partnership, you got blame for being needy. The message was clear. Your needs are a problem, and you should stop having them. This punishment happens because someone who needs to maintain superiority cannot afford to see you as equally human. When you express needs, you're demonstrating that you're a person with legitimate requirements for care, attention, and support. But in a system where one person must stay dominant, acknowledging your needs means acknowledging your personhood, and that's threatening. Here's what this looked like in practice. You might have learned early that asking for help when you were struggling meant being told you were too sensitive or dramatic. When you needed someone to listen to your problems, you were accused of being negative or bringing everyone down. If you needed reassurance during difficult times, you were told you were being clingy or insecure. The person who should have provided support instead made your needs about their inconvenience. In adult relationships, this pattern continues. You might have found that expressing relationship needs led to being accused of being high maintenance. Asking for emotional support got you labeled as exhausting. Needing your partner to follow through on commitments resulted in being told you were controlling. The punishment wasn't just withholding what you needed. It was making you wrong for needing it at all. The punishment served multiple purposes. First, it trained you to stop asking. When having needs consistently results in rejection, criticism, or conflict, you learn to suppress those needs to avoid the pain. Second, it maintained their position as the person whose needs mattered most. If your needs are illegitimate, then their needs automatically take priority. Third, it kept you focused on managing their reaction to your needs instead of getting your needs met. This is why you might have developed elaborate strategies to avoid seeming needy. You learn to present your needs as suggestions, to minimize their importance, or to take care of everyone else's needs, first hoping yours might eventually be considered. You learn to apologize for having needs and to feel grateful for any scraps of attention or care you received. The person punishing you for having needs often presented themselves as generous or caring in other contexts. They might have helped strangers, been praised by others for their kindness, or made grand gestures when it served their image. But when you needed something, suddenly they were too busy, too stressed, or too important to be bothered. This wasn't inconsistency, it was strategy. Helping others publicly built their reputation, while denying your needs privately maintained their control. What makes this particularly damaging is how it gets turned around on you. You're not being punished for having needs. You're being difficult, demanding, or unrealistic. You're not being denied care. You're expecting too much. This gaslighting makes you question whether your needs are legitimate and whether you deserve to have them met at all. You probably internalize the message that good people don't burden others with their needs, that mature, independent people handle everything alone, that asking for support means you're weak or failing somehow. None of this is true. Having needs is part of being human. Expecting the people who claim to care about you to actually demonstrate care is reasonable. Needing emotional support, practical help, and consideration in relationships isn't asking too much. It's asking for the basics of human connection. The punishment you received for having needs wasn't about your needs being excessive or inappropriate. It was about maintaining a power dynamic where one person gets to be important and the other person gets to serve their importance. When you needed things, you disrupted that dynamic by asserting your own significance. Here's what you need to know. The problem was never your needs. The problem was being surrounded by people who couldn't tolerate your humanity because it interfered with their dominance. Your needs for love, support, understanding, and care are not character flaws to be corrected. They're proof that you're a whole person deserving of genuine relationship. The punishment taught you to be ashamed of needing anything, but shame was the tool used to control you. There's nothing shameful about needing comfort when you're hurt, support when you're struggling, or partnership when you're building a life with someone. These are the foundations of healthy relationships, not burdens to be avoided. Recognizing this punishment for what it was, a control tactic designed to keep you subordinate, changes everything. It explains why you might still struggle to ask for help, why you feel guilty when you need support, and why you've learned to be satisfied with relationships that give you so little. It wasn't because you were too needy. It was because you were trained to believe your needs didn't matter. As you move forward, consider this. How did the punishment you received for having needs shape your current relationships and your willingness to ask for what you need? What would change if you truly believed your needs were as legitimate as anyone else's? This is Lynn, and this has been another episode of the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Podcast. I'll see you in the next one. Visit our website at movingforwardafterabuse.com for articles, resources, and more support on your recovery journey.
The longer you stay alive, the longer you can enjoy Boost Mobile's unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. So here are some tips. Do not parallel park on a cliff if you want to enjoy an unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. Do not mistake a wasp nest for a piñata if you want to enjoy an unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. Do not microwave a hard-boiled egg if you want to enjoy an unlimited plan with the price that never goes up. Stay alive and enjoy unlimited wireless for $25 a month forever with Boost Mobile. After 30 gigs, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
This work is hard, really hard. Questioning everything you were taught, seeing systems that were invisible, sitting with truths that change how you see the world. It's exhausting and overwhelming sometimes. There's no timeline for this, no right way to process it. We've gone daily now because these conversations matter. Subscribe so new episodes land automatically when they drop.